The chair calls Barry Wernick. Barry Wernick.
Thank you, Chairman Hughes, Vice Chair Paxton, Mr. Perry. Thank you all for having me here today. My name is Barry Wernick, and I'm going to put on my reading glasses because I'm 53. I had some information that I was going to go over with you. Constitutional, I think Beth Beazle had mentioned that I would be talking about how countywide voting, the countywide polling program is unconstitutional and illegal, violates many federal and state statutes. I don't want to get there. I want to just give you those codes. You all know how to read that. I want to get down to some of the stuff that I heard earlier. First of all, as a result of a recount, I did run for state representative for House District 108, Republican primary. As a result of the recount, we inadvertently came across the fact that voters' privacy is at risk, and the secrecy of the ballot is no longer there. Got 1 minute here. There was a lady here who spoke about Chambers County. Really quickly, I just wanted to pull up how many Republicans on election day, out of the 170 Republicans that voted, how many of those Republicans' ballots could I find and pull up right here? 16. How many of the 252 Democrats from Chambers County ballots can I pull up and know exactly how they voted? 13. 10%. Can you imagine 10%? Dallas County is the same. We have 20,000, about 20,000 voters in Dallas County. That's 10%, just under 10%, that we know exactly how they voted. Collin County, can pull that too. Lubbock, Mr. Perry, you're in Lubbock County. On early voting day, early voting, 311, this is just Republicans, 311 ballots. I can tell you exactly how they voted, 4% of them, of your early votes in the Republican primary. 604 on election day, that's 5% of the votes. I sent out a petition regarding blatant violations of voter privacy and ballot secrecy in counties participating in the Texas Secretary of State's countywide polling place program. 96 counties participate in this. And I asked for the relief being to repeal, well, they can't repeal it. It's up to the legislature to repeal Texas Election Code 43.007, which allows for countywide polling place program. I said, maybe we can do something better. We have, and I just want to give you a remedy really quickly, and that is the Secretary of State said they can't do anything about it. In fact, in subchapter B, 122.031, approval of system and equipment required is done by the Secretary of State. The Secretary of State in B may seek a temporary restraining order or a writ of injunction obtained through the Attorney General to prevent the use of any part of a voting system or voting system equipment that has not been approved. They can disapprove just as easily as they can approve the countywide polling place program. This countywide polling place program also applies to early voting. So even if you are in a county like, well, let's say Wood County. We're gonna finish this. Any questions that you have, if you want to know about your counties and how many votes you can find out there, I'll let you know. I had some for Mr. Menendez in Bexar County, where 15% of his votes, his election day votes of his Democrat constituents, I can find and pull up in a second.
Oh, thank you for your testimony. Members, any questions for any of these witnesses? Thank you each for being here, for waiting, for testifying. We're listening to each one of you. We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.